Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Sunday. So today, as promised, we're going to be talking about the top ingredients that somebody in their 40s should definitely be reaching for and incorporating into their skincare routine. As you know, I have been an esthetician for many years, and there are just a few things that a lot of people into their 30s, 40s, 50s just never ever do. And A, that is cleansing the skin, and B, that is sunscreen. So we're going to get to all of that, but I just wanted to put that out there in the beginning that those are some of the most important things you can do. So if you take anything away from this video, it is to make sure you cleanse your skin and making sure that you use an SPF. All right, so let's break it down. So when we're talking about women in their 40s, what happens is our skin as we age has a tendency to, or does, it starts to break down. The collagen starts to break down. We start to get those fine lines and wrinkles that now don't go away. And you think to yourself, what can I actually use that will help either reverse a little bit or deter any further aging of the skin? And there are definitely some ingredients that we'll touch on today that are imperative to kind of getting a handle on the anti-aging of your skin. Some high-level things is exfoliation and serums. So if you don't know how I feel you should cleanse your skin, I will put the video below on how to properly cleanse your skin, and that'll explain to you why it is so important for you to make sure that you're really cleansing the skin properly. And then I actually have been looking into Cerave, which is a drugstore brand, but it is a really fantastic drugstore option that has very gentle, milky cleansers. I don't care if you have a ton of acne, or which usually in your 40s you don't have a ton, but maybe just some, you know, breakouts, the hormonal breakouts and things of that nature. You still don't need to strip the skin. That is what's super important. So you don't want to have a cleanser that has alcohol in it or kind of leaves your skin feeling super, super tight. It is just not what you want to be doing with your skin. But Cerave is a great option. I'm not a big fan, as you know, of spending a ton of money on cleansers because, you know, they're on your skin for just a little bit of time, and just making sure they're the right formula for your skin is the most important. So you don't need to spend $1 million on a cleanser. Now, hydration and exfoliation are super important as we age. You're going to know this from me because I talk about it all the time. Is if you don't know what an essence is, I will put it below, but I feel an essence is the #1 thing you can be doing for your skin to really add extra hydration and prep your skin for what you put on top of it. Now, to help our skin age less or help our skin age more slowly, we have to keep it hydrated. We have to keep it plump. We have to keep it supple. Dry skin will just age more rapidly. We know that. So using an essence is one of those first things that you want to do to really get that hydration and moisture surging in that skin. Now, if you are more acneic, feel free to use a toner before your essence with a little bit of salicylic acid in it, but I'm not a big fan of toners because most products nowadays are pH balanced and pretty, you know, stable for your skin. But if you're of that philosophy, feel free to do that. But you want to make sure that it has salicylic acid in it if you are more acneic. Now, so we've gone through our proper cleansing, our essences, and then let's talk about serums. Serums are going to be like your powerhouses, your workhorses of your skincare routine. I am a big fan of layering serums, but again, we can get real technical here. We can go real in depth, but I kind of want to keep this kind of higher level for people that are just starting to look for these ingredients and look for products that have these ingredients that we're talking about. So during the day, a vitamin C serum is super important for hyperpigmentation, skin's overall tone and texture, and then help with protection against kind of free radicals and pollution in the environment. And for nighttime, introducing a retinol is super, super important. Retinol is that kind of gold standard powerhouse ingredient that is actually FDA has the FDA has cleared as an anti-aging skin, wrinkle reducer, all sorts of things that we all want, firming to the skin. If you are not using a retinol in your 30s, you need to start using one in your 40s. Now, the difference is that you can start with very much more gentle versions and work your way up into whatever you feel comfortable for, and whatever your skin tolerance is. But I love the 2% retinol from The Ordinary. I think it's fantastic. I know that Paula's Choice has a retinol that's great, and I do know that but you know what, actually somebody I think told me that it's full of silicone, so that's not good. We don't want that. But I know that the Kate Somerville one is great, and I know that Murad just came out with this Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. They also have a retinol serum. So those are some products that are great to choose from. Retinol is going to help with overall tone and texture of your skin, firmness, elasticity. It's going to help with cell turnover, and you should be working that into your skincare routine. I use retinols every other day. So you need to be working that in and getting on the retinol train. And I'm not, I'm all for really being gentle with your skin, but I'm also for making sure that you're using products that are going to actually do something, instead of just being like, oh, I'm just going to hydrate and moisturize and that's just what's going to do it. That's not my philosophy. My philosophy is all about keeping it gentle to the skin, but also making sure that you're using products that are going to be beneficial. Okay, so daytime, vitamin C, nighttime, retinol. The other ingredient that I think you should be absolutely adding in day and night, and sometimes they come combined in other products, is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is it's a powerhouse of moisturizing and hydrating elements. It basically can hold its weight 1,000 times its weight in water, and I will actually link my hyaluronic acid video down below so you guys can get some more information. But hyaluronic acid is one of those that I use on every single client. I don't care how old you are, it is going on your skin, and it gives an absolute kind of plumping effect to the skin and gives that skin an hydration that it absolutely needs. So just to recap, we have cleansing essences, we have vitamin C for day, night retinol, hyaluronic acid for morning and night. All right, and then the last two things I kind of wanted to talk about are things called ceramides. And I wrote notes here. Okay, so a ceramide is, what they call it is a type of lipid found in your body already. A ceramide is fatty acids and cholesterol work together in the outermost layer of the epidermis, and they prevent moisture loss and keep skin moist and supple. And basically, ceramides are kind of the last step that you can use into your skincare routine, and it can actually go all over because it's not an acid, so you can use on your eyelids and things of that nature. But an example is the Paula's Choice Resist Omega Complex. That is fantastic. I have been using this. This is definitely more of a lotion type of product. But I love that. So look for products that have ceramides in them, and that is going to be great for, if you can't tell, the trend here is for keeping that skin plump, hydrated, and feeling really supple. And I use this in the daytime. So I go cleanse, essence, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and then this. And then, of course, a moisturizer. Now, I also love the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 8% AHA lotion. It's for with glycolic acid. So like we talked about, exfoliation is super, super important at this age. That's another thing that I hear a lot of my clients, they say, oh, I don't exfoliate, or I exfoliate with physical exfoliators, which are those little beads that exfoliate your skin. I'm not a fan of those. I think they're really harsh on the skin. Chemicals can do it just the same, and it's a lot more gentle on the skin. I love using a combination between AHAs and BHAs, which are salicylic, glycolic, lactic acid. Exfoliating the skin is hyper important 1 to 2 times a week. I've used them for years, so I use them on and off 3-4 times a week. But they also will help penetrate, or allow your products that you put after you have exfoliated on top to penetrate deeper. Now this one is kind of special because this one actually stays on your skin, and it's more of a lotion. I use this maybe twice a week when I don't exfoliate the morning or the night before, and I just use it if I'm feeling like my skin is getting really dull or my texture is starting to come back. My other favorite way, which you know I've talked about, is the Dr. Dennis Gross Peel Pads. I think they're the easiest way to exfoliate and the most effective way to exfoliate, and everybody can use them. They come in different strengths, so really important to get your exfoliation routine in order. All right. I do love the Ordinary AHA 30 and BHA 2% peeling solution. Now this is not for the faint of heart. You know, you've heard me talk about this. This is pretty aggressive. You leave it on the skin for no more than 10 minutes. I use this maybe once a week, but I feel like it really gives a great radiance to the skin and something I really, really, really love. All right, oils. Now, I didn't want to go too much into oils. If you want me to do a video just on oils, let me know. But when you get into your 40s, using rose hip oil is really kind of great. It's going to help with overall pigmentation, skin discoloration, skin evening, the evenness of your skin, tone of your skin. I love this. I think it's inexpensive, and I think it's a beautiful product. I do use this pretty regularly, almost every night right before I put on my moisturizer. And then, so for morning, you're going to do your cleanse, essence, vitamin C, hyaluronic, some sort of ceramide or omegas, and then your moisturizer. And then at night, you're going to do cleanse, essence, some sort of retinol, maybe some sort of form of exfoliation, hyaluronic acid, and then your oil and your moisturizer. You never want to use a retinol on the same night that you exfoliate. So just try to think of things really simply, one product at a time that's an acid. So you want to use one product at a time that is an acid. Now hyaluronic acid just has acid in it, it's not an acid. So ingredients, see how this can get real complicated? Ingredients are really important to start to get to know. But if you want to start with this kind of simple routine, just take the words I'm using, go find your favorite products that work for your skin, and then you can, you know, go along with that. Now, if you want to be a multitasker and only use very few products, there is a lotion by Cerave, and it is their PM lotion that actually has ceramides in it. And that can be used morning and night, and then you just put an SPF on after for the daytime. So you could actually cut out a whole step and just use your moisturizer, and it has all of that goodness in there already for you. Because I know we don't have a lot of time, so using multitasking ingredients are super important. All right, and then the last two things I wanted to talk about was I absolutely love this Dermatologica Nightly Lip Treatment, and I have fine lines that are coming around my lips, but it is something that I know that keeps them at bay, and so I really love this and have been using this religiously for the past month and noticed a big difference. And then I want to talk about eye creams. Eye creams, if you're not using them in the 40s, please start doing so. One with an SPF during the day, and one, in my opinion, this is Murad's new Retinol Youth Eye Serum, and I love eye serums at night. I sometimes put a eye cream over it, I sometimes don't, but this is eye safe. It's a retinol that is eye safe, because you can't put your regular retinol right over your eyelids. That's just my philosophy. Many people say you can, but it's not meant to go there. Let's not put it there. But I know that this is fantastic for fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. All right, so I think that's it. I hope that wasn't too much information. Again, trying to keep this really more high level, and if you need more help on this, go talk to your dermatologist, see what they recommend for your skin type. But this is just a general gist of ingredients that you can start looking at whenever you are in your 40s. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you spending a little portion of your day with me. I hope you guys have a really great Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, you guys. All right, so if you stay to the end, I always like to give you guys a little bonus. First of all, if you are not using an SPF, everything you're doing is going to go by the wayside. You have to start using an SPF. So promise me that you will use an SPF of 30 greater, during the day, every single day, whether it's cloudy or sunny or rainy or whatever. Okay? Promise, pinky swear? All right. So the thing I wanted to chat about was light therapy. When you get into your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, light therapy might be something that you can really look into, and they have made some great advances and strides at-home treatments. You know that I recently reviewed the Dr. Dennis Gross eye light therapy, and I love it. I've been using it every single day. I have noticed a big difference in the overall texture and tone around my eyes. I think it's a great product. Now, if you have the money and the time and all of that stuff, I would go get light therapy from your dermatologist or your esthetician. It is something that is going to be really fantastic for the health of your skin, and it's going to help support all of the ingredients that you are using in your skincare. And then lastly, let's talk about what you put in your body. What you put on top of your skin is just as important as what you put in it. I am not a perfect on this, and I strive every day to be better, but if you're not drinking a ton of water, getting your vegetables, and actually getting enough sleep, just overall skin health, the skin shows how healthy the body is, and it's our largest organ. So don't think of it just as one kind of dimensional where it's just, oh, I'm going to use all of this stuff on my skin and it's going to miraculously be better. Also treat your body inside. So also there's supplements, there are collagen supplements that are out now. I actually used to take the Dr. Murad ones, the tablets, and I actually need to get them again because I did notice a definite glow in my skin that I didn't have before. But there are supplements you can take, but also too, it's just all about leafy greens and, you know, lots of water and antioxidants that you take inside your body, like blueberries and raspberries and things of that nature. So anyway, thanks for staying till the end. You always get a little tidbit when you do, and I'll see you guys later.